everybody. Namaste. So I am doing a video today for me, and hopefully you enjoy it if you're joining me. But I do know one thing in the healing journey. Apparently, when we approach midlife, we sort of get down, we get depressed, we enter a time of our lives where we question everything. And I think it's really a time where our souls, so I'm looking out because I think Merlin might be coming in anytime. But I'm going to try to get this video through and not be too distracted by that because I'm trying to refocus on me. So in any time in general, when you're feeling overly focused on the external world, a really good thing to try to do is really come back into yourself. Any chance that you get, come back to the mat, do some meditation, come back into yourself, and you'll feel more grounded. But in midlife, one of the things about reaching this stage of life is that we have accumulated experience, and we do sort of get in touch with our truth and who we really are. We kind of wake up to how things work, and then we have to wake up to having to grow up and be responsible. And all of this can lead to a big major depression, midlife crisis, they call it. And I've been trying to avoid that. So even in women who approach midlife, we go through various hormonal changes, which can make us very unpleasant to be around. But again, yoga and keeping healthy can keep your hormones more in balance and keep yourself in a clearer state of mind. So again, this is to come back to me. I'm doing this video for me today because I did a video late last night on authenticity and how I was being challenged in my work life when I was really trying to come together and be whole and authentic, when people really want to then actually separate. When I just keep trying to focus on unity. But that's okay. I'm deciding we have to shine anyway. We have to step into our truths. I had to be respectful and respect what he had asked me as far as separating my massage life and my personal life in where as far as the pictures go. But besides that, I'm still feeling very whole and authentic in who I am and what my work is and what my calling is, which is to bring relaxation and the awareness of the importance of authenticity. So at midlife, we are encouraged to return to our youth and remember who we were when we were little teeny kids and we were still trusting of the world and still inspired by things and still ready and willing to try new things and fail. I mean, we all are born with the spark of having to learn how to walk, having to go through all of these difficulties, and we do it because the spark of life is what life force pushes us on in life, wanting to grow. So we have to recapture that spirit and recapture that magic, and that's the magic I keep talking about, and that's the spirit I keep talking about because it's in there. We just have to get into ourselves. We have to want to look below the surface and cultivate and excavate who we really are deep inside and be that authentic person. So I don't think I'm a hippie. I love peace and love, and I think that is what the world needs now. But I'm more of a gypsy because I am a bit of a wanderer and I love to search for the meanings in things and I love to travel, and I do have this real desire to search for higher meaning and higher love and not just be so selfish and possessive and controlling and jealous and all of those negative things. I've always been trying to reach for a higher version of love and where people can be free and be the gypsies that they want to be. And when there's true connections, those connections will never fade away. What is true is true. What is real is real. As long as we are in our authenticity, we can bond and have true connections, and we don't need labels. And I've never been one that wanted to get married, and I'm not into dominant submissive relationships. I'm full on equality. And until I find that, like I've said, I'm happy to be free. But once I find that, I hope that freedom can maintain. I mean, for me, that really is something that's important to me. I'm a free spirit, and I admire all free spirits, and we are in the age of Aquarius, and we do have to understand that most of us want to be free now. And if that's what makes your spirit shine and your light shine, being free to be who you really are with nobody nagging at you, nobody telling you to change everything about you, then we have to respect the fact that we all have our own dreams. And like I was saying in the video yesterday, we should be allowed to dream our own dreams and not be trying to change other people's dreams or fit their dreams into our dreams. If dreams are compatible and fall into place, then they're meant to be. But we can't overly control or force energies. We have to work with the energies. And I'm going to just keep saying that because it's a big realization to me recently. We have to work with energies and not fight against them. And so I was always a gypsy as a little girl too, and I love to dance, and I love to imagine, and I love mysteries and the unknown, the occult. I love reading tarot cards. I love trying to get to the bottom of things under the surface. I am a bohemian, if you can see. I don't actually strive for the riches that everybody else does. I don't have a car, though when we did, we had a cute little Mercedes-Benz, and I loved that car so much. So we're all allowed to have the dreams. Remember when you were little, and what dreams did you have for yourself? I think I only really wanted peace and love. And that I could just chill and listen to the music I wanted to, and actually dance, because I loved to dance. And now I love to do yoga, so let's do a yoga practice. And feel free to dream our dreams. So we're going to play Fleetwood Mac, which is, again, a band so near and dear to my heart, and the truth of who I am, and the truth of many of my friends, because we grew up listening to them, and I'm sure it's the soundtrack of our lives. And this song in particular affected me when I was in high school, and I knew not to get too attached to the players, get my heart broken. I think I forgot that lesson, but I'm remembering again, because Stevie Nicks is a huge inspiration to me, and I do think that she is also a gypsy, and she does have keen awareness. And in the song Dreams, she talks about her visions and not sharing her visions, and I've been guilty of sharing my visions with people in the past, and now I try to keep my visions to myself, because we can't go around influencing people like that. And I'm really sorry for whoever if I influenced negatively your path, because your path is your path, and I honor your path, and only we know our own paths, right? And so still, though, this song Dreams, we have to let everybody go onto their paths and be who they are, and have faith that what is meant to be will be, and not overly control. So the song Dreams, we're going to do a flow too, and then we'll lie down and do a nice Dr. Ballet to the song Gypsy. And so welcome to me. This is me, fully integrated and whole and happy, feeling like I was who I was when I was little, Michelle Marianne. And I feel very grateful that I was raised the way that I was raised. I was really lucky. I grew up at the bottom of the ski hill. I got to ski all the time. We had a hot tub, and my dad put in pools, and he did a lot of exchanges with people. So he put in pools, so we got things in exchange. We had a little Fiat convertible, and it was a nice childhood, and I'm very grateful that I was raised the way that I was, and I was allowed to be the free spirit, though I was definitely told to hush up and be quiet a lot of the time. And now that I'm an adult, I don't have to do that, and so I can speak and let myself speak, and then try to inspire others to be themselves, and open your throat chakra, speak what you want to speak. Oh, and I just wanted to just extend a bit of an apology. I don't know if it's an apology, but yesterday I was talking about in my video about how over the past year a lot of people and trolls have been giving me a hard time about my videos and having opinions and not really understanding my message and this and that. And my computer died, so I hadn't been able to check any of the analytics of my videos in a really long time, but I finally figured it all out on my phone and got some editing and looked at the analytics and then actually looked at the comments for the first time in a really long time. And I had actually a lot of really nice comments, and some people watching the videos I weren't aware were watching the videos, and I guess just shout out to thank you for the positivity and wishing me well. I appreciate that very much, because that is what I extend from my heart to you. And some of them were creepy, but whatever. To each their own. Players will be players. A lot of more men watch my videos than women, but I play a lot of girly music. Sometimes I try to carry the music to the guys, because I do think guys should be doing yoga too, and I encourage everybody to be healthy and happy and sober if that's what they're wishing. And I guess I do feel that people do see me for me, and I am a gypsy, and it's okay, it's cool, it's accepted. Thank you for accepting me for who I am, and I know others have lots of opinions, but I do have some support, and I have lots of friends that support me and understand me also, and thank you for that. So, we do acknowledge everybody has their own dream, everybody gets to be themselves. Authenticity is your spirit shining through, so never dim to fit in, and understand that players will play. You just gotta watch yourself and live in your own integrity and let things come and go. What will be, will be. So my gypsy pants, actually they're my spring pajamas. In Montreal, we like to stay in our pajamas, and that's okay. You want your freedom. Okay. Carefully to the sound. And the stillness of remembering what you heard and what you know. Women are just as bad. for just a sec. Really sink in to your lunge. Feel that flow of energy moving into the ground. Sinking in. Sorry. Oh, that was nice. Probably a lot of people have a lot of different memories to that song and a lot of different meanings for that song, but for me, it rings true a lot of the times. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to Gypsy. I always wanted to be a DJ, but I don't know if I would have been a good DJ. So we're gonna lie down. I mean, I think I would have. We're gonna lie down and do lie down practice, Dr. Belly. Back to the Gypsy. As the sun comes out. Oh my God. pounding on the door. Well, we were done with the song anyway, so I'm just going to stop it and sign off. Thanks for letting me be me, the gypsy that I am. My magic, my Merlin is here. Namaste. Have a great day.